Hey, what's up guys? Gonzo here with this week's word of encouragement. It comes from Hebrews 11 verses 5 through 6. Here's what it says. By faith Enoch was taken up so that he should not see death, and he was not found because God had taken him. Now before he was taken, he was commended as having pleased God. And without faith it is impossible to please him, for whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists, and that he rewards those who seek him. Now we all know about the book of Enoch, at least people on this channel hopefully are familiar with it, but the man of Enoch was one that Genesis 5 verses 21 through 24 says, walked with God, and he was not, for God took him. And many Jewish and Christian traditions hold on to this idea that Enoch was a recipient of some spectacular esoteric revelations. Some have taken it way too far, in my opinion, like John Dee and Edward Kelly, who thought they could conjure a secret heavenly language based on some of the revelations of Enoch. But this passage here is interesting because it reveals to us that by faith Enoch was taken. It's not any kind of code or any kind of special trick. It was only by faith. And in fact, without faith, it's impossible to please him. And this is sort of a baseline faith that's required for anyone who's seeking God. One must believe that he exists, and one must believe that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. So again, we have to believe there is a God, and then we have to believe that by seeking him genuinely, he will reward us. Now keep in mind here the focus. The writer to the Hebrews doesn't say that it is difficult to please God without faith. He says it is impossible to please God without faith. So as you go this week, think about your belief in God. You might be convinced of it, but then there's that next step of seeking him, knowing that he will reward you. And that's the hard part, right? It might be easy for you to believe in God. It might even be easy to say you have faith in God, but do you have that faith to draw near to God? And do you have that faith that you will be rewarded by seeking him? And that reward not necessarily being anything that will happen in this life, but for sure something that will happen in the afterlife of being in fellowship with God. Those are the challenges I have for you this week as you go. Be encouraged that your faith in God and your seeking of God will be rewarded in the end. Have an awesome week, guys. God bless.